Howdy, y'all. It's me and myself and I, and between the three of us, we're going to have a good time today. Yeah, Dad is on vacation. He's got spring break. So he went to California, of all places. See, here, hold on. He sent me pictures. There we go. There he is, vacationing in California. So if you hear anything about a drone going missing in California, don't think nothing of it. So, but yeah. So it's just going to be me tonight. And let's see who all's already here. We got Brent, Eat More Possum, Howdy Feller, Dusty, East Coast Bros, Johnny Drone Flyer, Scott Jackrabbit, and James from Fort Myers, Florida. And Scott is in Tallahassee. So, howdy, y'all. So, yeah, as you see, my studio, if you want to call it, my office is coming back together. It's been a little bit of work, but it's gonna be good. We got the live we got the live sign back, so we're official now. Was on air again. And Johnny, thank you very much for sending me that air unit and including the fat strap. Don't have any Fat Shark goggles at this point, but I'm sure I'll make them work for something or find somebody that will need them for that purpose. So, again, thank you, and I'll be sending you some stickers and stuff for your stream, for your gift bags that you put together, your sticker packs. And you are revealing the poster to the South Florida meetup tomorrow, if I got that right. So, howdy, Jim. So, tomorrow, is it tomorrow? When are you revealing the poster? Tomorrow on your channel? Go ahead and put a shameless plug in the chat there when you're doing your reveal. So we had some tomorrow night Fly for Fun show. So what time is that? Just so everybody knows about it. We'll pump you. You are putting together quite a meetup there in Florida between you and Ray Kelly and 7 Eastern. So 7 Eastern, 6 Central on the Fly for Fun show. The reveal of the poster for the 2025 South Florida drone meetup. Be there or... Yeah, Kai needs to come. Kai ain't got no PTO. So, and I just moved again, so it's not just that the PTO ain't there no more, it's the fundage too. So, Scott doing a review on what he's three. Whoa. Careful there. You may not want to see that. So Anyway, I've seen some new products hitting the shelves. Oh, Johnny's doing the streaking. Yeah, we're not gonna make any fun of Johnny. He's short enough as is. So anyway, did I say that out loud? Oops. Well, here's one product that came out from Rotor. And this is actually a pretty good deal for somebody that wants to get into digital, even though this is walk snail. But this is goggles, radio, quad, batteries, battery charger, charging block. I mean, everything you need to get flying in one simple kit. I mean, it even comes in a case, for crying out loud. I mean, how can you possibly go wrong with this? It's got a pretty capable, what's the link? The link for this kit? Let's see. Here we go. Copy that, and we'll throw it in here. There you go. So, I mean, even with the $100 off, that's $499 for goggles, transmitter, charger, batteries, battery for the goggles. I mean, about everything you will need to get started in digital. It is walks now, so, and you will not be able to make it work with DJI. No, so DJI VTX will not work with walks now or HD0. You know, there's 3 different systems, and none of them talk to each other. But now this is for a beginner. This is a good kit. Has a very capable charger with it, even though it's relabeled to Fat Shark. It's actually a Wi-Fi, the Verifly charger. I've had that charger. I'm not into these tiny whoops, so I got rid of all that. But I mean, look at it. Neat little kit. The radio is a Radio Master Pocket. This is all top shelf, except no, the goggles, they are digital, but they're the previous generation. But with all you can fly the new Moonlight VTX with these goggles, not a problem. Right now, all the goggles work with all the VTXs. So, and quite honestly, these goggles do fit better than the current goggles X. So there's that. Anyway, then the other thing that came out is Bardwell released. Oh, let's see. Hold on. Let's look at what Jim has here. How can I? Let me hop in here and follow this link. And Let's see what he's got here. All right. Oh yeah, the Avata 5-inch upgrade. I'm not too impressed with those. I mean, the price point they're getting, it's getting to be more palatable, I would say. Howdy, Chuck. Um, the Avata one, I'm not all that big a fan of, and this is basically the Avata one that got a little motor upgrade, and they lost the ducts for it. So yeah, it still shows a 350 there, James. Yeah, the thing of it is, there's no real repairability on it. You smash this into something, you smash the lens, and this thing is done. You know, where any other, no, quad was an FPV quad. I can get a new VTX, can replace the camera. If you blow a motor on this, you have to take the whole darn thing apart and make sure you got to get it soldered in the right way, because he can't just go on the beta flight and reverse the motor. So if you didn't get it soldered in right, then you got to tear it back apart, swap two of the wires, and put it back together and try again. So two OG Avatas. We have two Avata 2s, so no reason to keep them. Okay. So Chuck selling some original Avatas. Get what's Chuck. Yeah, hand catch. Highly recommend it. Yeah. Oh, not recommend it. Whoops. Misread that. So yeah, stick out your hand and catch that. See, send us some pictures on the way to the emergency room. Yeah, you can take it and have it fixed, but it's, yeah, no. Not me, James, but if you like it, more power to you, brother. I mean, that thing, I mean, it does look wicked, and slinging 5-inch motors onto that thing's gotta perform pretty decent. But yeah, that's not really my speed too much. But what I was getting at is this one here. Bartwell was a 3-inch sub 250 HD ready kit. And I'm not quite agreeing with some of his choices, but it's a solid offering. He's got the Lumineer frame kit. You got 1404 motors in it. He's got Lumineer all-in-one flight controller. A G4 was a AM32 ESC, so that's about the latest and greatest generation of flight controller you can get, and ESC protocol. FTFO Media, howdy feller. Accurasho, Warren, howdy. This is there's some interesting choices on this thing. So they've got the arm plate that has all four arms. That's basically a single plate. Let me make this bigger. It's basically a single plate that holds all the arms. And he said something about possibly coming out was a larger plate for 3.5 inch, which would be my choice. Go to 3.5 inch. But he's still got a bottom plate and a top plate, so it's still a sandwich of plates on the bottom, which should make this a bit more durable than a single. But was a multi plate like that, you adding weight. So he said he couldn't go to 3.5 inch because then they wouldn't have been able to keep the weight down. But I don't know. I'm curious. The motors that he's using, Salo Stealth. Let's see if they got this motor. See what this thing weighs. .2 grams without wires. That's pretty lightweight motor. Or compare that to my preferred motor, which is the where are you? Power drone. Come on. Motors by size 1604. All right. So I would have gone with a 1604 instead of a 1404. And it weighs 11.6 grams, but that's 10 grams more on a set of 4. So, yeah, if you build in sub 250, you are fighting for every gram. So, Carolina Airshots, howdy. And yeah, he built it 4S, and that's because 4S batteries are lighter than 6S batteries. So he's fighting for every gram on this build. So there he's on the 4S program. Where is that? It should be pretty good. It should be a pretty good build. 3 inches is a nice size. For me, anything digital under 2.5 inch gets a little iffy. Now you can pull off like a walk snail on a tiny whoop. The walk snail avatar light is so light that one actually works out pretty well. And now with the Air Unit 4 light, you've got another lightweight alternative. The only thing I don't like about the 04 light is the reduced field of vision on those things. It's like trying to fly with blinders because you can't see it takes away your peripheral vision. So but yeah, there are some interesting new products here. I'm going to be building the air unit light that I just got from Johnny. It's probably going in that Volador 3.5-inch frame that I got laying around. I just got to find a good flight controller that's in stock. That's getting to be the problem. Buying stuff from China is difficult to get in right now, and I would not recommend you even try it. Just buy what's available locally. Oh, let's see. We need a flight controller. What do we have? Flight controllers all in one. We'll do some shopping together. So let's see what we've got. We'll go price low to high. So I'm going to want something 6S. So none of these qualify there. There's 4S. We're going to want 6S. Let's see. Is there a taker 6S in stock? How about that? This is actually a nice. How much is an Avata 6 batteries and charging strip worth? Whatever somebody will give you for it. Really, if you're selling that, get on Facebook. There's two groups. There's FPV Buy Sell Trade, and there's another one that's called FPV Marketplace. Between those two, moving FPV stuff, even Avata, is a pretty cost-effective way of doing that. But let me warn you right now, if you're gonna do it, make sure you do it through payment through PayPal, goods and services, and then when they sent you the payment, only ship to the address given through PayPal when you sent this out. Don't send it to some third party address that they're giving you through the chat. Only ship it to the address that's given through the PayPal payment. That'll keep you out of a lot of trouble and them out of a lot of trouble. And no, let's just leave it at that. I don't recommend trading because you never know what you're going to get in return unless, you get somebody to trade with, make him pay for your stuff, send it, and then when his stuff arrives, you can refund the money or something. But yeah, you need to hold that money in escrow somewhere or you will get hosed. I've heard too many stories. So be careful out there. There's a lot of crooks out there. But, yeah, no, go Facebook FPV Marketplace or Facebook FPV Buy Sell Trade. Go on that site. No, you can advertise your stuff. There's no fees. I mean, when you get the payment through PayPal goods and services, there's a fee there, and obviously you got the shipping costs. So, but So I don't know. Am I misunderstanding something here? Was the Avata 6, is it Avata 6 plus batteries, or is it an Avata with 6 batteries and the charging strip and the motion control? Apparently I'm missing something here, or not quite understanding what we're looking at. Do you know where I can get a Catalyst Machine Works Shocker 3.5-inch arm or frame? Ha 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 ha. I hate to tell you, but I think anything frame parts. The only one that still had frame parts for Catalyst Machine Works was Power Drone. And let's see what we have. Don't have any more arms for. I don't even know that there was a Shocker 3.5-inch. I thought the Shocker was 4, 5, and 7-inch. And you can't pull it up anymore because Catalyst Machine Works site is done. So, yeah, they're pretty much sold out of everything. So, yeah, if you want to get with me after the show, I am looking to move my 4-inch shocker. I do have an couple extra frame parts for it too. So, yeah, Scott, just email me later and we'll talk about it. But yeah, anything Catalyst Machine Works is going to be hard to come by. Unfortunately. And now what's the new DJI units? Not and the new cameras that come with the new DJI units, that's going to be more difficult was frames, because find the frame for your stuff to fit in, for the camera to fit in, is going to be not very fun anymore, because the old Vista have and the Walk Snail require one setback. The old 3, they shrunk that setback, and then you get to the 04. Now this is completely different unless you buy that kit, the Lumineer kit. So there's gonna be some issues was frames, because it seems like all frame manufacturers only care about fitting for DJI. So that's gonna be a little difficult. Where is my 4-inch? Hey, that's my 4-inch, and I have I got the rear brace, and I've got one arm each, a front arm and a rear arm. But that's for 4-inch. So I also have, I think I still have a 3-inch, what they call it, the massive drone, or 3-inch HD. I've got that frame floating around here somewhere too. But yeah. Um, Frames are going to be a tricky thing to get these days. What kind of stuff are you referring to there, Carolina Air Shots? What kind of stuff do we not get? Power Drone is actually going to receive a batch of Tango 2 controllers, so the TBS Tango 2 controllers that are actually made in the USA. It's not necessarily NDAA compliance they're going for. It's just they're working around the tariffs. So they're sending all the parts to a plant here in the States and have them assembled here in the States and ship them. Yeah, healthy food in the store, that's definitely not something you get in the States. We're getting, they're allowing so much trash in our food here in the States. If you take products like, oh, let's take my prime example, Haribo gummy bears. You can buy them in Europe and you can buy them here in the States, and they taste completely different. The ones you buy here in the States are actually made in the States, and the US ones are not near as good as the ones in Europe, because the ones in Europe are actually done with fruit juice and not was a gazillion flavors and crap. So gluten problems are not as big in Germany or in Europe either, because they actually let the bread rise, which takes care of the gluten problem, where the big bakers here need to have the bread rise in 15 minutes. So the longer bread rises, the less gluten you're going to have it. If you let it rise naturally, or whatever you want to call it, it'll rise and it'll break down the gluten as it goes. But if you do it in like 20 minutes, like they do in the bakeries here, you're going to have more gluten problems. So, anyway. Yeah, don't mess with my gummy worms. That's for sure. Don't mess with my gummy bears. That's serious business right there. Believe it or not, that's how I quit smoking, was gummy bears. And first the cardiologist tells you need to lose, you need to quit smoking and drinking and all that stuff. So you start, doing all that, quit smoking, quit drinking, everything. And then next time you go to the cardiologist, he goes, you gaining some weight. And I'm like, well, shit, I had to quit smoking, I quit drinking, I had to quit caffeine, I had to do something. And oh, you quit all that? Yeah. Well, the weight gain is acceptable. Next appointment, somebody goes like, well, now we need to lose some weight. Like, shit, if you would have told me to quit all that shit, we wouldn't have been in this pickle to begin with. Doctors, I'll tell you. So anyway, I didn't see anything else too dramatic from DJI. Apparently, on the Mini 5, it's gonna have some magic as far as obstacle avoidance. So Friday going for a 4-hour stress test. Yeah, I just say screw it, and yeah, well, good luck. I'll feel for you. What's next? The stress test, and then it's colonoscopy, and then it's pretty much life is over. Yeah. Yeah, I've done a few stress tests. Not fun. Not fun at all. But yeah, I've heard of some magic happening with violationoscopy. Yeah, there you go. Some drone guy. Good evening, sir. Yeah, we're completely off the drone theme now, aren't we? Colonoscopies and yeah, we're all getting old. You know you're getting old when you start. See, I'm gonna instead of an OnlyFans, I'm gonna have an older fans. And then every day I can post all my little owies that and what tasks caused them, so other people know not to do this shit. We got to learn from each other's mistakes. Well, we'll just call it the older fans. Girl, I don't want to know how. No, we don't even want to know. Yeah, no, we're already way off the reservation here. Yeah, there's adulting and then there's getting old, and then that getting old business is hell. So, but we all got to go through it, so they say. Bullshit. Getting older beats the alternative. Well, well, I don't know. Well, memory shot is not necessarily the worst thing. You know. But if you ever get caught speeding, and the officer asks why you going so fast, you can always tell them, I got to get there fast before I forget why I'm going there. So, I mean, there's that. Yeah. First it's the memory, then it's control of your bodily functions, and then it's all going downhill anyway. Am I flying anything? Was the 04 light? I had the Atlas 4 was the 04 light. I actually sold it, and now I am working up to put it into the VX, the Volador VX 3.5. That's what's that? Flyfish R. What they call themselves again? Flyfish RC. Yeah, Flyfish RC. So it's these guys right here. The 04 light. The only thing that you really need to watch. All right, where is the 3.5 inch Volador frames? Here's the little one. So this would be the frame I might fit was the. Now I did order some longer VTX and some longer camera cables out of China, obviously, because you can't get them anywhere here. So, Modular 7 trying to solve the jello issue. So you have, first thing they tell you is turn off Rocksteady. Turn off Rocksteady on the 04 Lite. Rocksteady really only works on the 04 Pro. Next thing would be look at your ESC protocol. What ESC protocol are you on? Because if you're on Blue Jay, you might want to deal with the, I guess it's called refresh rate. They have 3 rates of 24 kilohertz, 48 kilohertz, and a 96 kilohertz. So you did change the frequency to 48. Yeah. I would go ahead and just turn off Rocksteady and see what that does. A lot of reports say that's what did it. And then, well, there's that, you know, make pudding pops instead of jello. There's, yeah. Pudding pops instead of jello. Well, let's see. A lot of it is also the mounting. And what did you say? It's what frame is it again? Modular 7. So that's the tiny whoop. And how do I mount? How do I mount? Yeah, happy model. How did they have that camera mounted? Can't really tell, can you? Yeah. Yeah, no. I would turn off Rocksteady and see what that does. Okay. I'm trying to see what the canopy looks like. Okay, we'll add this. That looks awful rigid mount for a 04 camera. Is the camera just clamped in there? Yeah, you can play around some more with the frequencies, but I'm thinking Nick Burns had that problem too, and he just went and changed the ESC frequency to 48 kilohertz, and that took care of it after turning off the rock steady. And Brand said he resigned his 04 light mount, hoping it will rent me off Jello, but not too hopeful. So I was talking about this guy right here, and it has silicone inserts to hold the camera, and then I printed out the adapter and PLA, and I did have Jello issues was that thing. So I don't know if a TPU mount would be better. Give it a bit more flex in there, but I don't know how much that would deal. Yeah, you have to be patient with. Did you order them here in the States or did you order them out of China? I mean, okay. Everybody, do not order your 04 units out of China. If they break, you cannot send them to DJI here in the States for repair. You have to send them back to China. So there's a lot of people, and that's happened with the 03s too, where people bought bind and fly quads out of China, namely iFlight, and they got them here to the States, and that issues was the 03 unit, and I was wanting just to send the 03 unit to DJI here in the States, and DJI said, nope, you have to return them to China. Their warranty isn't global. So yeah, no, the 04s are a little hard to come by right now. Drone shots, howdy, fella. Yeah, Dad is vacationing in California right now. So anybody that hadn't seen it yet, here he is. And in China and California in the wine in the vineyards. So anywho, let me make this small. So, I mean, that's about concludes it for today. Yeah, fancy California. Figure it out. But it's been a long day. We've almost gone on to we're almost going on to an hour here. So I will call it a day here. Can he fit it in the vines? Yeah, no, he can't fit anything in the vines. So, anyhow, we'll see you again next Tuesday. Same time, same place. Hopefully, Dad be back from his vacation. He didn't even tell me. He sent me. I sent him the link for the chat today or for the stream today? And then he sends me a thing, oh, yeah, no, I'm on vacation. Oh, rascal. Everybody's on vacation. Girlfriend's on vacation. Chris on vacation. And who's got to work? Yeah. Yeah. I guess somebody has to do the right thing. But anyhow. Yeah, Akirasho, hang in there. Don't let them stress you out too much. And whatever other procedures there is. FRC is Canadian. Okay, I'm missing something there. But anyway, yeah. Warren, good luck. Everybody else, we'll see y'all next Tuesday, same time, same place. If you were to hit that thumb up on the way out, I appreciate it. And I'm not much for begging, but I'm 3 subscribers away from 300. Darn it. Can we get me over the hump? 3 more. Please, pretty please. But anyway, I'll see y'all next Tuesday. Y'all have fun. Have a good night. And we'll see you next week.